Now this is part 2 of the Rabbit R1 review. A lot of you have been asking exactly what does this thing do, so I'm going to show you. Let's ask it a few questions so I can show you exactly what it can do. If I was traveling from Las Vegas to Los Angeles, how much is the average ticket price?
Give me a moment to look that up for you. The average ticket price for traveling from Las Vegas to Los Angeles is $44.99 by bus and $120 by train.
What about by plane?
Looking it up now. The average ticket price for traveling from Las Vegas to Los Angeles by plane is around $40 for a one-way trip and $80 for a round trip as of April 2024.
So what would be the better option to take?
Let me see what I can find. Traveling from Las Vegas to Los Angeles by bus, train, or plane each has its advantages. Flying is the fastest method, taking just over an hour, and low-cost airlines keep prices low. Buses are the cheapest option, with one-way tickets available for as low as $19.99 each way on FlixBus, which also offers a travel neighbor free option to ensure a vacant seat next to you. The train is not explicitly mentioned in the search results, but Brightline is mentioned as an option for traveling within the Las Vegas area. Each mode of transportation has its pros and cons, and the best choice depends on individual preferences, budget, and time constraints.
As you can see, it gives you a lot of information and helps you make the decisions. Yes, your phone can do that, but most of the time it's like, oh, let me show you this website. Won't you go read it yourself? Me, if I wanted to read, I'd get a book. I need the information right now, and I don't want to be looking it up or, having to go search for it. This little thing right here does that for me right now. Now, I can even ask it even more follow-up questions like this. What about if I was traveling to San Francisco?
Searching now. The transportation options from Las Vegas to San Francisco include flights and buses. A flight is $27 less than a bus, with an average ticket price of $47 for buses. Bus tickets between Las Vegas and San Francisco cost $77.99 on average, but you can get tickets for as low as $48.99 if you book in advance and/or outside of busy travel times.
Okay, I think that's it.
The average cost of bus travel between Las Vegas and San Francisco is $50.99, which makes bus travel far cheaper than any other method. There are two bus lines that have daily service from Las Vegas to San Francisco, with FlixBus US usually offering more choice, with 5 scheduled trips per day.
Is there more? Okay. What about by plane?
Looking it up now. The average ticket prices for traveling from Las Vegas to San Francisco by plane vary depending on the time of booking, the airline, and the day of the week. According to the search results, the cheapest one-way ticket found was $18 on Frontier, and the lowest round-trip ticket was $47 on
Oh
Frontier.
my God.
The most expensive months to fly are December and November, with average
Additional
costs of $172 and $152, respectively. February is the cheapest month, with an average cost of $118 for a one-way ticket. To get a below average price, it is recommended to book around 1 week before departure, with the cheapest day to fly being a Monday and the most expensive day being a Friday. The average flight time is 1 hour and 43 minutes.
That is a ton of information. Way more than your phone is going to give. Way more than your phone is going to give. That's not connected to any other service. Like I said, I do have Boost Mobile. I have a 15 gigabyte data plan. I got 3 months of that for $60. There is a referral link down below if you want to take advantage of that, and we do both get credits for that. So um, go ahead and take advantage of that. But let's see what else this can do. Let's ask it a few more questions. Some random stuff. When did Sesame Street come out?
I'm not sure which specific reference you're asking about. Could you provide more context or clarify your question?
Okay. Now, you know when it's listening because you press the button and the ears go up. But okay, now watch this. When did Sesame Street, the kids' TV show, come out?
Sesame Street, the popular children's TV show, first aired on November 10th, 1969.
Okay. All right. Well, she told me exactly what I wanted to know, no additional information, but I can ask a little bit deeper of a question. When was Oscar the Grouch introduced on Sesame Street? What day?
Oscar the Grouch, a beloved character from Sesame Street, was introduced on the show on November 10th, 1969, the same day the show premiered.
Boom. See? What about Big Bird? I'm sure the same day.
Big Bird, another iconic character from Sesame Street, was also introduced on the show's premiere on November 10th, 1969.
I'm going to do something strange here. I'm going to ask it to answer this question, but in Spanish. When did Cookie Monster first premiere on Sesame Street? And can you answer in Spanish?
Cookie Monster first premiered on Sesame Street on November 10th, 1969. En español, Cookie Monster se estrenó por primera vez en Sesame Street el 10 de noviembre de 1969.
Can you repeat that in Japanese for me?
Cookie Monster Hunter 1969. Nian 11 UA 10 Re ni Sesame Street.
Your phone
Dechu
can't do that.
Medideng Chang Shimashida.
Your phone can't do that. I promise you. Not yet. Maybe in the future. But I know people are down in this thing. I know a lot of reviewers are down in this thing, but this thing is dope. Don't get mistaken. You do need a data plan unless you got a robust network of Wi-Fi hotspots because you can't use your phone. I hate to tell you this, you cannot connect your phone to this. It will not work. So this is a small review. This is part two, and I hope you enjoyed it.